8th Monday of what year is it? 2019. Well, actually, it's the 9th, but for the school year, this is the 8th Monday, and it is now 10:23 p.m. I see. I can't even read the time. Anyway, oh, today was a long day. My God, as yes, I was actually planning to make the first part of this video last night. Saying stuff like, "Hey, it's Sunday night. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow." But I didn't do that obviously, and so here we are on a Monday night. Holy shit! It's like one of those. I used to have 12-hour Thursdays. It was 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. That was like real shit, man. Today's one was still 7:30. So, oh my God, that was like. I'm like, see, the first time you have a day like this, it's just dreadful, and it gets worse and worse as the day as the day goes on. But when you've had stuff like that on a regular basis, it just kind of gets like meh. Like, it's just another one of those days, right? Just like it's just like how people say, the more you fear something, the more you should get close to it, right? You can see my hand. I'm trying to move my hand there as well. and and so yeah, you kind of get used to it. Oh, look, it's my shadow. You get used to it, and then yeah, it's not as scary as it was the first time you did it. So yesterday, oh yeah, I was gonna take a video of that for MwJ, but I only had like 15 minutes in the room. Today, the LTs, the lecture theatre cupboards were, what am I even saying? LT3's lecture theatre, LT3's cupboard, lecture system cupboard was left unlocked. Okay, so I could mess around with all the settings inside, and yeah, I pretty much like messed it up. Well, I didn't literally mess it up, but I actually messed around with it a little bit, and I got to play the EQ, play the music channel. Yes, I played the music channel, got some current flowing through there. But then the J1s came in like the first 10 minutes or so I had to cut that session short, and I didn't even get a chance to play with the microphone. Like, everything is still left on the default settings, only the gain is up. Like, holy shit, it's like damn, I wanna mess around with it a little bit more, but that's what happens when everyone's schedule is running at the same time, right? Anyway, oh, we got like a GPSA to do tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be another long day. It's gonna last until 5:15 p.m. We got a GP essay to do. What are we going to write for the essay? God damn, I don't have any content. I'm not even like into this stuff. Just give me a break already. I mean, like, remember Sundays when you used to dread Mondays? It's like that shit is gone now, because every day is the same. It's like it doesn't. When it's the weekend, you're still doing work. When it's the weekday, you're still doing work. It doesn't make much of a difference whether it's Sunday or Monday anymore. And that's the level of the extreme level of intensity we have hit at this point. It's, oh my God, it's at first it's crushingly unbearable, but like I said, as you get used to it, it just kind of gets more and more normal. Like, it gets pretty standard after a while. Especially, but oh my God, I must be losing my shit or something, because like I used to tell myself, I told myself this all the time when I was sitting alone in the rooms. I would say, everyone I don't want to see is looking for me, and everyone I want to see doesn't talk to me anymore. So that's why I just try to find the LT or room and just sit in there and just sit in there and wait for time to pass. That's why I bring my headphones to school now, right? So I can get music. Got a couple of images too. I'll try to see if I can sneak them in to this episode right at the end. we're pretty screwed actually, because we still have a lot of things to get done. I didn't even get like quality sleep last night. Holy shit! I went to sleep at about this time last night, so it's gonna be like 24 hours in a few minutes. And yeah, I didn't even get quality sleep. I woke up like what, 3 times in the middle of the night, 1 a.m., 5 a.m. That was insane. And then here we are now, and I tell you that little bitch over there, he doesn't even care about my well-being, he just cares about my results, that's all. Because when you sign up for JC, that's what you sign up for. You sign up to be an academic machine who's expected to deliver nothing but results. For 2 years, your well-being is neglected because the only focus is on your results. And that's why I say the O-level, A-level system will never make sense to me. I mean, as far as Singapore's one goes, it'll never make sense to me, and because I don't agree with it, so I can never commit to it. But that's exactly where my conflict comes in, because I have all this while I've been blaming the system, blaming O-level, blaming A-level. But have I really taken a look at myself? I mean, like, didn't I sign up for this in the first place to begin with? And why did I sign up for it? And why am I not quitting? That's a question I can't answer. It's even, can you answer it? I don't know. Maybe it's because, like, where else is there to go, right? Well, there's 100 different places we could go right now, but one thing, those are just places you could go, places you want to go. And number two is, see, I even forgot what the fuck I'm gonna say. No, one is you want to go there. Two is, what if you can't, right? I mean, like, no, one is one is that these are places you want to go, and two is that these could be places that you actually are not able to go to. So it's like kind of wishful thinking, So I guess maybe my subconscious mind is really cautious of that, right? It knows things can't be that simple. Right? Just drop out and all your problems will be solved. Let's go to poly, everything will be solved, everything will be fun and fine. It can't be that simple, right? I mean, if you want to go to poly, you have to have a really clear idea in your head what you're going to do with your life already. And if you want to drop out of school and start working, then you gotta have a really clear idea of what kind of work you want to do without an A-level cert for the rest of your life. And I guess I don't have those two things, and so I'm stuck in a JC. And then yet I signed up to go to a JC, and yet I'm not committing myself to my work in JC because I think it doesn't make sense, and it's too much, it's too overwhelming. And this is kind of the kind of conflict that I live with every day. I don't even understand myself. But you gotta remember this is what other people say, right? It's always other people. They say, I should have gone to poly, or I should be living in another part of the world. It should be like Florida, or I don't know, Switzerland, Norway, wherever the hell, anywhere but fucking here, where it's all hot and shit and cars are expensive. These are all things that other people say. What about the things that I say? Do I really say anything about the state of my life? I mean like not obviously I'm saying things about my life right now, but do I really say things like it can be better? I mean, like, from me, I'm not, without quoting anybody, I don't, right? I don't really say I should be in North Carolina, I should be in North Korea instead of here. I don't really say that because what? Because I don't know, I guess I don't think enough. I can't be bothered to think enough. Like, I'm always just, you see, I'll never understand myself, and I sign up to come to JC, and then I complain about JC, and then I'm born in Singapore, and obviously there's things not to like about this country, but yeah, I don't bother finding out and thinking about what's better than this. Because really, what's better than this though? There's a lot of things better than this, but I just can't be bothered to go and find out for some reason. I guess, is this laziness? I'm not really sure I would call myself a lazy person, or I mean, like, come on, I play the, I volunteer for extra AV duty. You know, I go to the MTLT and play with the mixer in there instead of like sitting down and I don't know, looking at memes and playing Brawl Stars and shit. You can't really call me lazy if I actually voluntarily do unpaid work like that, right? It's just that, you know, when it comes to stuff like, you know, politics, world issues, uh, criticizing the PAP, and doing my homework, I cannot be bothered. But when you mention things like Tiberium, playing with the sound mixers, oh, I'm in, man. Driving even, like, oh my god, you know how much illegal driving I do. Not a lot actually, but I still do it in the confines of a controlled environment anyway. Yeah. So I can't really call myself lazy. I just call myself like dormant, in hibernation. I don't really know what's the word for the state I'm in right now. And I mean, you know, in the end, I always have this one thing to look forward to, and that's the fact that, you know, when this school year ends, so will the A-level journey. And I mean, O-level ended before. You even have the videos from the period of time back then. So the A-levels are going to end as well in a similar way, and then what's going to happen, you know? I mean, what happened after the O-levels? You remember 17 November? 17 November. Where are you having fun? Going to Suntec. 17 November, huh? It wasn't even all that great. 20 November, 17 November, and then J1, just like that was J1 already. And then I tell you, J2 is gonna be over, and then what? It's just gonna be like PSLE all over again. PSLE, O-level, A-level, all these major exams come and go. Like what really changes, you know? Have I really changed that much? I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Must be fucking tired already. Am I yawning? Did I yawn that much yet? Oh, you can see a tank in my window. Monday talking with Jajarino. Alright, I think the video is at the point where I'm just doing fucking nothing anymore. Yeah, so this is week 8. We still have 2 more Mondays to go before we hit the Monday of the holiday. Quote unquote holiday anyway. It's actually a break. It's just a little break from reality. Alright, it's time for me to go. See y'all soon. Bye bye.